Now, world leaders have called for immediate ceasefire as far as the conflict between Hezbollah and Israel is concerned. The Canadian Prime Minister's comments are now in as far as this whole conflict is concerned. Justin Trudeau has said that Nasrallah has killed innocents. He's urged for calm and restraint in Lebanon. Now, French Prime Minister, beg your pardon, Emmanuel Macron has also called for immediate ceasefire. Macron's also said that Israel must stop its strikes, Hezbollah must stop retaliation. Those are the words coming in from global leaders asking for immediate ceasefire so that peace in the region can prevail.
Le Président et moi avons aussi abordé la situation au Proche-Orient, particulièrement les derniers développements au Liban. L'escalade des tensions qu'on voit aujourd'hui est dévastatrice. On demande à tous les partis de faire tout ce qui est possible pour protéger les populations civiles et permettre à l'aide humanitaire de se rendre à ceux qui en ont besoin. Je vais être clair, il faut absolument parvenir à un cessez-le-feu immédiatement.
As the situation in the Middle East continues to escalate, world leaders, their attention has been drawn to it. Justin Trudeau has said that Nasrallah killed innocents. He's asked for calm and restraint in Lebanon, asking for ceasefire as well. Emmanuel Macron also coming in with the same set of advice for the two countries at the moment, that there must be ceasefire to ensure there is peace in the region. Now, world leaders calling for immediate ceasefire in the ongoing conflict between Hezbollah and Israel. Canadian Prime Minister's comments are with us right now. He said that Nasrallah killed innocents. He's urged for calm and restraint in Lebanon. I want to bring in my colleague Gaurav, who's tracking the story for us. Gaurav, world leaders asking for peace and ceasefire, but the message from Israel is clear, that they will fight with full force.
Well, there are two aspects to this. What is Justin Trudeau saying? The Canadian Prime Minister has said Hassan Nasrallah has been killed. He was the leader of a terrorist organization that attacked and killed innocent civilians, causing immense suffering across the region. Now, that's one part. So Hassan Nasrallah is a terrorist who's been killed is part one of what Justin Trudeau says. Part two is that Canada is working towards a diplomatic solution that allows people to return home to Israel and to Lebanon. We want peace and stability in the region and reiterate our calls for an urgent ceasefire. And Israel's made two things very clear. One, for a ceasefire, their people should be able to return home. 60 to 80,000 Israelis who've been, deprived of their homes for the past 11 months from northern Israel. They must get home, for which Hezbollah must not remain a threat to them. And two, as far as Hamas is concerned, their hostages must be released. So this is where, those who are calling for a ceasefire in Israel are not on the same page, where Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu insists that this war will continue till the time their hostages are brought back home and their people can return to northern Israel. Harshad.
Thank you, Gaurav, for all those details. Now, after Sheikh Hassan Nasrallah was killed, there are many reactions coming in. Many, including US President, is supporting Israel in this. President Biden said that Hezbollah has been killed, has killed many over the last 4 decades, and that it was time for a ceasefire. He also affirmed that it was Israel's right to defend itself against terrorism. Meanwhile, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has expressed support for Israel. He described Hassan Nasrallah as the leader of a terrorist organization who was responsible for attacking and killing numerous innocent civilians.
Mr. President, is a ground incursion into Lebanon inevitable? Time for a ceasefire.
Will you visit the hurricane site? Will you respond to the missile attacks on the U.S. warships? Will you respond to the missile attacks?